Hello Capricorn, welcome. It's Sandra here from Wolf Moon Tarot. I hope you're all well wherever you are. This reading is going to look at how the imminent solar eclipse and new moon energies and what they mean for yourself, Capricorn, whether they have an influence, an impact, or are urging you to move on in a certain direction. But it's very strong energies, Capricorn. So I've pre-shuffled the cards for you. So we'll just do a final shuffle now. But just to say, it is a general reading, Capricorn. So take what resonates with you. Leave what doesn't behind or for somebody else. Alright, so a slightly different spread for this particular reading. So we have what will the challenges be, considering the solar eclipse and the new moon. What are the challenges going to be? What does that mean for you that you're going to have to perhaps consider and deal with? What action do you need to take now? Spirit advice from Spirit, and then possible outcome here, and then a card from the bottom which is a bit of an overall energy, which we'll have a look at in a little while, and a final shuffle of the Anna K Tarot. And these can clarify the cards already on the table. Alright Capricorn, let's have a look at your overall energies here. Well, we have Sacrifice, which is a major arcana, and we have the Five of Cups. Okay, so there's something here about a need to, I don't know whether it's about changing an environment, coming out of your usual environment into a different environment, but in the process you're going to have to sacrifice something, perhaps leave something behind, or sacrifice a part of yourself, to enable yourself to acclimatize or fit in to this new environment that actually does hold a lot of promise. But whenever we move from one environment to another, whenever we move on, when we change, things change, there is always a level of sacrifice, having to leave something behind. Sometimes it's the only way forward, ready to embrace what something new has to offer. So there's something about a need to sacrifice something. To a greater or lesser degree, it'll be something different for all of you, Capricorn. But the clarifier is the Five of Cups. And yes, this is feeling sad about something that's being left behind. You see the man here is very upset, very focused on the cups that have tipped over and broken here. Cups that had meaning for him in the past. But he is so preoccupied on that he's not able at this time to take advantage of the beautiful golden intact full cups that are behind him, and they're the new opportunities. So these two energies link in nicely together. So having to sacrifice something as you're moving on, but feeling a sense of loss about what's gone or what you're leaving behind, although there is a lot more, probably even better on the horizon for you, waiting for you, once you're able to move on from this energy. It'll be something different for all of you, Capricorn. Now, what are the challenges? Okay. it looks like this is a bit of a sad time for whoever this reading is for. We have heartache and loss, which is the Three of Swords in ordinary tarot, and the Nine of Swords. So heartache and loss, this is, as it says on the tin really, this is something that has possibly broken your heart, or is certainly creating, pulling at your heartstrings. It's a form of emotional loss. And the clarifier is the Nine of Swords, and this is fear-based thoughts. Thoughts going over and over in your mind that are keeping you awake at night and causing you to feel quite stuck and trapped within your mind, and overthinking it to such a degree that it's becoming magnified in your mind, bigger than what it actually is. And that's, I don't want to minimize how you're feeling, Capricorn. All right, so these are your challenges at the moment that you are grappling with. They're it's a difficult situation, I can see here, for whoever this reading is for. What needs your attention now? Well, we have emotional withdrawal and we have the Seven of Cups. So what needs your attention? You need to nurture yourself now, Capricorn. Come away from the crowd. Go have a break. Go near to the sea, near to water if you can. Have a short break or a holiday. Meditate if you can. Whatever it is that helps you to find that peaceful place. Some people find it practicing yoga, meditating, practicing yoga, walking in nature, going to the seaside, being next to water. And this is what you're being advised. This is what needs your attention now, is a bit of self-love and self-care and self-nurturing. And the clarifier is the Seven of Cups. And this is when you feel you can see lots of options, lots of choice, but it's almost like a mirage. It was almost like it was never there. And this is what you're having to move away from. It could have been some form of an illusion, and I feel that's how it's feeling now. And I feel what needs your attention is to move away from any illusions and delusions that may have kept you quite occupied or preoccupied with, that seemed to hold lots of promise, but wasn't in fact the real deal. And that's what you need to come away from now, to start the healing process, and probably look at something straight in the eye. And this is what needs your attention now, to move on from this Seven of Cups energy. And some self-care and self-nurturing. All right, advice from Spirit. Here we are. Here's the High Priest. Third eye chakra, which this is the third eye chakra, which is the chakra energy center in the middle of your brow, Capricorn. This is your intuition, your gut instinct, your knowing. And then the High Priest, which is the Hierophant in ordinary tarot. And this is about universal blessings. This is the higher power, godlike power, the higher good, bringing in wise counsel. So I feel the universe, represented by the High Priest, is now trying to communicate to you. So try to, in your meditation, or when you're doing yoga or walking in nature, try to open your mind up now, and listen and take note of the messages or the feelings that are coming through now, because I feel the universe is trying to help you to make sense of everything that's gone on and to help you move forward now. And this is advice from Spirit. This is guidance from Spirit. You know, channeling into your third eye chakra. Capricorn. Fabulous energies there. Very powerful energies. But of course, this is what the solar eclipse and the new moon is bringing in for you. So, possible outcome now. Okay. Spiritual union, which is the Two of Cups in ordinary tarot, and we've got the Seven of Swords. All right. I'm going to say what I see, Capricorn. This has been a relationship. And it felt like a twin flame soul connection here. Very close relationship. However, this was somebody that took what they wanted and then moved on. The Seven of Swords is the thief in the night energies. Somebody who's somewhere they shouldn't be, taking things that don't belong to them. And I feel that's what whoever this is referring to, this connection, I feel that's what they did. They were dishonest. They were devious. And they took what they could from you before then deciding just to move on. And whoever this is for, I really feel for. I'm really sorry of what you've been through and what you're still going through. This, I can really feel the energy here of deception for you. But that's what this reading and these readings are here for, is to help move a situation on. It helped to give some clarity, and it does help when you can see that the universe can see what's been going on, is acknowledging how difficult this situation has been for you. So sometimes it's a very painful realization, isn't it? And of course we have the sacrifice, so definitely about having to come out of an environment and move on from whatever it is that you felt was meaningful in the past, but now is sort of shattered, really. And it is difficult to be able to see any positivity around that and any optimism for the future, but there is lots to look forward to in the future, although I know it's difficult to be able to see that. At this time. God, quite a difficult reading this is for you, Capricorn. Whoever this is for, I can see that. Could we have two final messages, please, for Capricorn now, to conclude this reading? Two final messages, please, for Capricorn. Right, Capricorn, so finally we have the wandering path, enjoy the journey, and in the flow, everything is smooth sailing. Now, the wandering path, this is when you're at the beginning of your new adventure, right at the beginning, planning your route. There's the compass. X marks the spot there. And although the road is twisty-turny, there's bends, there's tight bends, there's uphill and down dale, So, you know, it's not always going to be smooth going. There'll be obstacles in the way. However, what the message of this card is to enjoy the journey, you know, enjoy the ups and downs in life, the twists and turns, the bends. Because sometimes, you know, you'll be on the top of the mountain and really enjoying, and then, you know, just dealing with when you have to come down again, but then getting ready to go up again. So it's a wandering path, that's life, but enjoy the journey when you can. And in the flow, so everything's going to be smooth sailing. You're going to be up away from the crowd, away from the dramas, in your airship here, look, with your light, your lanterns glowing, and you'll be well on the way, you know. You've got a lot to look forward to. Once you're able to heal and help yourself to move on from this betrayal. I feel somebody's betrayed you, Capricorn. There's been a great betrayal here. And how somebody presented, it was an illusion. It wasn't real. And I feel the universe is trying to communicate this with you now. Okay. So difficult situation, I can see. But there's lots of promise coming in. It's just your emotions now have got to just run their course. But if you can do some self-care, some self-healing, have a break, perhaps see things for what they are and for what they were. This person's not worth dwelling on, not worth spending any more time on here. But I know it'll feel like a sacrifice. I feel whoever this is for, you're having to move on, perhaps move home, which is always sad. All right, that's what I have for you, and that's what the solar eclipse and the new moon is bringing in. It's bringing something to a head now, I feel, for you, Capricorn. But look, good luck going forward. I do hope you can join me again in the future. So bye-bye for now.